What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back with another Arc Aberration video, and today we are doing an Arc Insight on the Rock Drakes themselves. Now, we've got the one over there. He's the special one of the group. You can see he's a little bit not all there in the head. He's just attacking a corpse. He's been attacking that corpse for the past 5 minutes. Yeah, we've checked his disabled harvest, resourcing, all that sort of thing. It's all fine. I don't know why he can't eat the body, but we're just going to leave him there and just trying to hit his invisible body by himself. So today we are comparing this, just taking a look at their stats, their maximum melee damage, their maximum movement speed, and just what these majestic beasts are able to do. Now, these guys, hands down, are my favorite wyvern of the bunch. I mean, I don't know if they classify as wyverns because they can't fly, and so that makes them the drakes. But, you know, they're my favorite one out of the 4-5 different types of wyverns that there are. Definitely the rock drakes. Just look at the colors on these guys. This blue guy, he looks so pretty. He looks majestic AF. Like, he's so gorgeous. Alright, so we're going to stop admiring their beauty and try not to give away our little hint of bestiality there. And we're going to jump in and take a look at their stats. Now, these two kind of look like the same. Maybe it's his brother. So if we jump in here, take a look at their health. Their health is, I mean, the Basilisk had more health than the Rock Drake, as well as the weight was more on the Basilisk. I mean, that probably explains why the saddle for the Basilisk is right down at the bottom of the list, actually after the Rock Drake. If you come down here, you can see the Basilisk is 85, whereas the Rock Drake is only 75. So the Basilisk is actually the endgame dino of Aberration by the looks of it, although the Rock Drakes will probably be a lot harder to come by because you need to get them from the eggs. But their health, stamina, you know, weight, melee damage, are decent levels for what you'd expect from wyverns. So, let's take a look here. So we've got this guy here, he has 350 melee damage. This guy over here has 357 melee damage, and I mean, I don't know if we should count this guy out or not, because he's in the special category. He's out of stamina as well. This guy has 413, so fortunately for us, this guy has to be our melee damage dude. Okay, so now we're going to take a look at their abilities. Now, for some reason, the Rock Drake, I don't know what it is, I don't know, I don't know, maybe it was because they were our teams that we killed, doesn't matter. Anyway, so this guy's sprinting speed is it's pretty decent. You can see that he's able to run pretty fast. He's actually a decent sprinter when you compare him to the other wyverns. His walking speed is obviously what you're going to expect, slow. Now, he actually has the ability to glide as well, which is rather unique. He is the only one in the Aberration world that can actually glide. So there aren't any flyers in Aberration. Whoop. There aren't any flyers in Aberration, so the closest thing you can get to flying is gliding. So you just saw there, all you've got to do is tap the jump button, which is X or spacebar on the computer and consoles, and you have the ability to leap up into the air and fly. Now, another thing that this guy can do is if you hit left trigger or left click, your secondary attack, that triggers his ability to climb on any terrain, much like the Megalania, except much more ferocious, much more deadlier, and much larger. So you can see here he climbs on the terrain, which allows him to pretty much circumvent most of Aberration, because Aberration is all cliffs and very vertical, so you're going to definitely want a Rock Drake for that. But you see, we've deactivated our climb ability because we're going to test out this bad boy's gliding ability. So we're going to jump off here, and you can see he sort of glided. Oh god, that was I don't know what happened there, but we kind of had it for a second and then we lost it. But like it's pretty cool. Like, you know, if you figure out the controls, and well, not figure out the controls, if you figure out how to like pair it all together, you'll be pretty adept at being able to glide through most of Aberration on the back of the Rock Drake. Now, you can't glide and actually stick onto the walls. You can see there, we've just come over and climbed onto the wall and stuck to it. So you've definitely got to remember that you can have that ability as well as the glide ability. Now, he only has the one attack. Like I said, you can see there, that's his attack there. That's his only attack. His one primary attack, which, I mean, it's kind of a bad thing considering all the other wyverns have breath. But this guy also has the unique ability, wait for it, to camouflage. That's right, you guys have probably already seen this before in previous videos from the trailers and everything. But this guy can actually camouflage. So what this actually does is it actually prevents enemies from seeing you. So if we attack this Iguanodon, for example, now he's going to see us, but we're going to glide away here for a moment. And we're going to activate camouflage. Now he'll actually lose sight of us. Never mind, he's not losing sight of us. So I was just testing you guys to see how it worked. So the way this works is if you come up to enemies, hostile enemies such as Rexes, Oh god, that's a basilisk. Basilisks, for example, and you become camouflaged, they won't actually attack you, which is pretty useful when you're trying to escape or, you know, de-aggro things. You can see this iguanodon still attacking us. We were actually camouflaged and he stopped attacking us. So I don't know if he's gonna continue attacking us. He's gonna keep attacking us. So I don't know if he stopped attacking us because he's a herbivore, or he's just kind of lost aggression. But this basilisk over here, this is torn apart everything. What level is this big guy? And you see the glob of spit there. So yeah, we've done the arc inside on the basilisk. You guys should have seen that by now. This guy's only level 28. I wonder if we can take him. I mean, the basilisk is that attacking us, or is that, yeah, it's hitting us for 31. So it's not too powerful, which I'm kind of thankful for. But it is still hitting us for quite a bit of damage, considering it's only a level 28. But we've got to be careful. It looked like it kind of picked us up with its mouth for a moment. Okay, anyway, so yeah, that's the wyvern's main abilities: the camouflage, the climbing, and the gliding. Now, while gliding, I've seen a couple of people do it, but I still haven't figured out. There's a way you can kind of like propel yourself forward, except I can't figure out the control. We're just waiting here for stamina to come back up. While we wait for that, we're just going to pump this guy with movement speed, just so he can be our movement speed guy, because we've got the melee damage one. He was the special one attacking the corpse continuously. So we're going to pump this guy's movement speed right to the max, just to get that extra movement speed. All right, there we go. So we've got the levels on him. We've got max stamina. Now let's go for a glide here. And we're gonna, yeah, there's a way you can like lunge forward. I'm not sure how you do it. That's that. Yeah. So I'm not sure. But the way you steer is you actually have to use the camera stick. You can't actually use your moving stick. That won't help you glide. You actually need to aim using your camera angle stick, which is, I mean, it's kind of annoying, but you know, you get used to it after a bit. Now there was a way, yeah, there was a way you could lunge. I'm not 100% sure how you do it. Oh, there we go. Okay, that was the lunge I was talking about there. Now let's see if we can try to replicate that. Okay, there we go. So it looks like you just have to. Okay, now, oh, okay, that's what the reticle's for. That makes sense. Okay, so that's pretty much how, that's the attack I was talking about. So as soon as you see that reticle, you can press your primary attack, and it looks like you do like a dive bomb attack kind of thing. Now, another thing that I've noticed as well is that when this guy's feathers flare up, you can see them kind of like sitting on a diagonal angle. Well, they'll flare straight up when there's danger nearby, such as the Nameless or the Chupacabras. They'll actually flare up and warn you of the danger. So that's another pretty unique ability. So all in all, these guys are really cool. I really like these guys. They're probably my favorite arc creature at the moment. Well, the aberration creature wise anyway. So we're pumping this guy's melee damage. Okay, that's right. I forgot. You can't actually pump these guys in movement speed, which is a bit of a shame considering they're kind of like land creatures, not flying creatures. So that's a bit of a bummer, but that was a pretty cool dance. But yeah, so we've pumped this guy's melee damage up. It kind of sucks that you can't pump his movement speed up. But this guy still lacks the power that the Basilisk has. If you guys have checked out our arc inside of the Basilisk, you'll see how much damage that thing does. It's crazy. All right, so what we're going to try doing now is we're going to try getting an attack off using this. So let's come in here. Okay, so we were just short on that. This is a very tricky business that we're trying to do here. So what we're going to have to do as well, we're going to have to jump back onto one of the other guys. There we go. Okay, so that only did 240. Wow, that wasn't a very strong attack. So you're definitely going to want to go with his primary attack to pretty much just do everything, because it doesn't look like this attack here does very much damage. Maybe if you gain more momentum, you could use it as like a diving bomb attack. Maybe that's what it's for, but I don't really see it being anything other than that, really. So that's a bit of a bummer. But this guy does have the, oh god, stop, get off. Okay, that was probably the best glide we've ever done, which is kind of a shame because we've been trying to do glides for quite a bit of time. Now you can actually hop in between trees as well with this guy, with the jumping thing he does. There are a few trees later on that you can actually do that with. Now if we come up here, this guy has the added benefit of having a tech saddle, which you can see right here, and that has the added ability of being able to fire, obviously. Now I don't think we have any element in him. No, we don't. So we're just going to quickly give ourselves some element here, just so we can showcase the blasters on this guy's saddle, because it's pretty cool. Like, imagine gliding through the air and just lobbing huge bloody grenades of blue fire at your enemies. It's pretty cool. Alright, we need to come in here first. Just bear with me, guys, one moment. I don't know if we can... No, we have to take the saddle off first. Give me the saddle, please. There we go. Okay, now we can pump it with element. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Done. So all you got to do is press R1 for the cannons to come out. I'm not 100% sure what it is on the computer. I apologize for that. But you press R1, and you can actually fire them. That's pretty cool. Now, you can also fire it while gliding. If we can figure out how to glide. We might have to just get a bit of height here, just so we can showcase the turrets. Nope. And of course, make sure you don't press your secondary attack while you're climbing, because that'll lead you to ultimately your death probably, because you'll just fall from whatever structure you're on. All right, there we go. So we're up here. There we go. Kind of, sort of. I don't know what's going on with the gliding mechanics. We had this problem before. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, the guns. I don't think we're going to succeed in doing that. You can fire them. They're pretty nuts. You can fire them while gliding. We're going to try again here. See, I don't know why it's not letting us glide now. The Rock Drake has some unique characteristics, but you can see here the cannon on it is pretty damn powerful, and you're able to knock over mushrooms. That's pretty cool. I didn't know you could knock over mushrooms. So yeah, we're out of element now, but yeah, that's pretty much all there is to the Rock Drake. He's a pretty impressive dude. I really like the Rock Drake. The devs have really done a good job on him, so I'm really impressed with him. Now, I don't know what's going on with this guy's glide ability, to be honest with you. I haven't been able to figure it out, but we'll leave it here, guys. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. This is looking to be a pretty good expansion. But other than that, guys, thanks very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.